H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and Chris Walker. Sometimes Chris Walker coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is is that day? My favorite day. Is it Women Rock Wednesday today? Oh my goodness. Okay, my favorite day. Women's Rock Wednesday today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we love to celebrate women every day on this show. I mean, every day. I know it's Women's History Month, but I think you should celebrate women all the time. And that's why we do it. We celebrate women every day, but weekly we just acknowledge them to let them know that they're special. So today is Women Rock Wednesday. Let me shout out to all the ladies on here. I got to wait, gentlemen. Before I start the show, I got to wait till 5 ladies get on here. If not 5 ladies, we'll just be up here. We're just looking at each other. So let me see who I got. I got Belinda Jonathan. She's in the building already. I got Lady Barron. She's in the building already. I don't see my other ladies yet, so I'll wait on them. But I see you guys. I can't call your name, but I talked to y'all. Had a great time yesterday playing golf with 2 of the greatest people that I like to play golf with. Let me tell you something. It's certain people that you just like to play golf with. I just laugh all day long when I play with these 2 guys. I'm telling you, they don't understand. It's just fun. It's just fun playing with them. And that's Eric Boone and Robert Young. They just 2 guys that because if you're going to go spend that much time out somewhere, you want to enjoy it. And you want to be enjoying the people around you. And every time I go out there with them, I enjoy them. I mean, Robert Young, he wasn't a good golf. See, golf is a game that you don't have to be great at to enjoy. I repeat that. Golf and this other thing that we do sometimes are 2 things that we don't have to be good at to enjoy. Let your imagination run. With that one, I didn't want this is a PG rated show. Sometimes I'll be a little profane to be profound though. But golf is but playing with these 2 guys, I just realized yesterday. Hey D White, hey Dale Griggs, I see my girl's coming. My girl's coming. I got to wait. I think I need one more. Y'all got to give me one more. One more. I think share the show, everybody. But that's TSU warming up at Alcorn. I like the atmosphere. I didn't go to HBCU, so when I see stuff in the background, like the girls just going up and down the court doing a little bit, man, I like that. I didn't get a chance to experience that, y'all. So I'm just telling you. So I'm loving the energy. Alcorn, it was packed. You see the upper levels wasn't as packed on each side, but that was the loudest gym that I've been in this year. That's the loudest gym I've been in. And shout out to those people at Alcorn, the people of Alcorn, not the team, the people at Alcorn. Y'all are great. Okay, that's my baby. Sonya is here. I'm good. Thanks, Mike. For let us share her today. But what was I at? I was just talking about having and being around people, man, and just enjoying golf with these guys. Like I said, Robert was a beginner, and he got to get a chance to learn and play around guys that play better. See, I was talking to a young man the other day. He said, "Man, you can play too good. I don't want to play with you." That's who you want to play with. You want to play with better players. You don't want everybody duffing the ball and knocking the ball every way like you. No, you want to watch. That's how I played with better players. And I always watch. I just sit back and watch them and just try to repeat their body movements. And but shout out to those guys. Terrence Minion, I want to play with him too. I want to play with Terrence Minion too. One of my friends from Memphis. I want to play with him. Tell him he got my number. He got my number. If he wants something, Big Daddy, he got me. Okay, let me shout out to my girls again. Now we can start the show. Let's see. Let me go back over again. Who we got? Belinda Jonathan, Lady Barron. Who else we got? We got D. White is in the building. We got Dale Griggs in the building. We got Brandon Nicholson is in the building. We got Sonya Billingsley in the building. I'm good. I'm good. So, y'all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. What was I? Well, it was something I wanted to tell y'all. Today, uh, so much content. I just don't know where to start today. But I was thinking about something. I went to. I was invited to this this uh, this dinner last night. Okay, that's why I couldn't go to high school games last night. Let me. I want to bring up the information on the dinner. It was unique. Uh, it was very unique, y'all. All I tell y'all, keep on doing what you're doing. People are watching you. Keep being great. Keep being the cheetah. If you don't know what that is, go back, go look at yesterday's show. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, hold up. Here we go. Uh, I got invited last night to the Savant Super, excuse me, the Savant Supper series. Savant Supper series. Had to be invited to a mansion. I didn't know. I'm serious. I didn't know where I was going. I just got the invitation, and I trusted the people uh, who sent me the invitation. But what I did, they they said something that started uh, the show, the dinner off. You know, they had hors d'oeuvres and the charcuterie board. I mean, beautiful dinner. I mean, just laid out. Wasn't but six or seven people there, but 6 or 7 powerful people. I'm not gonna call all those names because they might not want people to know they was in this meeting. But intriguing people. So uh, one of the organizers in the beginning got up and said, "All of y'all were chosen to be here." Okay, he said. Then he read the definition of savant: a very learned and talented person, especially one distinguished in a particular field or science or art. A person who has exceptional aptitude on one particular field, such as music, mathematics, despite having significant impairment in other areas and intellectual or social function. Wow. And your homeboy was invited. You never know how people think of you. You never know how people think of you. I mean, I'm sitting here. Let me tell you something. I think I was sitting, I'm going to believe I was sitting in that place with the next mayor of Houston. Talk about it in the future. I felt I was sitting there in the room with the next mayor of Houston. I got his number. You see how we've been putting ourselves. That's why I tell you the Chop Shop got to grow. Now we having our people. I got a young man who's going to run against Ted Cruz. We got to get behind this young man. See, we always whining and crying about stuff. I got a young man who's going to run against Ted Cruz statewide. Chop Shop, we got to get our weight up. Now, I want to hear somebody comment on that. You have everything to comment, some slick to say. Comment on that. Comment on that, because that can help you. Knowing how many points a basketball player to hit that night, that ain't gonna help you. I mean, it can make you have fun. Y'all, I feel I was sitting in the room with the next mayor of Houston that you gonna have access to. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there. I'm gonna just leave that there. But yeah, Robert Young, your golf game is improving every day. Uh, let's see. But that was a unique dinner I went to last night. Unbelievable, and I'm gonna share some stuff with y'all in the future about few, you know, cause I just wish I could have videoed it. I didn't know. Y'all got to realize I didn't know where I was going. They just secret invitation, send you an invitation. You go to the residence, beautiful residence. You go in there. You know, you walk in and you say, "Wow." Then you look at these people around the room. When I tell you, was some power in that room last night. Oh my goodness! But I'll talk about it a little bit later. I think it done went over y'all head because y'all just don't. I need y'all to think like the cheetah. Y'all been thinking like the dog. We got to start understanding who we are and how good we are. I know people that told you ain't gonna mount to nothing for a long time. But if you on this Chop Shop and you a regular contributor, that's why when I tell you to push that button and share the show, it's important. Because what those people gonna say, damn, Eric Boone must know he involved in this and he watching this show. He yeah. See, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. It's just so much. My mind is in another place right now. But I'm watching how. I'm just watching how God moving, man. I'm just telling you. I'm just watching. I have a platform like this. Who years ago, when I first came on the show, I didn't want to do it, and now I'm up here by myself. I would have never think I would be by myself on this show talking to y'all. I never envisioned that. I was frightened about it. I used to be frightened about it. And now I welcome it. Some things like that gonna happen in your life. I'm just I'm just giving you some glimpses of mine. And like I told y'all a few years back, we sit on this show and said, look, this George Floyd stuff, you better get all you can get now. Jessica Brooks, you better get all you can get because these folks don't go back to being who they are. Now that the George Floyd guilt is evaporating, I told y'all, just look around the country. It's evaporating. Texas saying, no more equity, diversity, inclusion here. North Carolina, all these colleges, no. We ceasing all our policies. We ain't implementing no new policies. The University of Texas, where you sending your son, all them black ass players on the team playing and making y'all the best team in the country. All them black players on the football field, and they telling y'all. And I ain't heard nobody on this feed say nothing about it. Nobody. All the Kedrick Lewis always got something to say. The Darryl Barnes always got something. Ain't said nothing. I told y'all. The flood of outpouring in America, racial reckoning. I told y'all it wasn't gonna last too long. Shout out to KD. He making his debut tonight. You see how I switched to sports? With the Phoenix Suns. Are y'all excited? It's March. March Madness. It's March. Y'all excited? I'm excited. I like March. I like March. I grew up March Madness guy. Then Antoine Davis, 26 points to break Pistol Pete's record. Yesterday, they played the first round of the conference tournament at Detroit. They won, so they now own the Youngstown is hosting the next game. Unbelievable. That is Moody. I'm glad you're here. Your Mel Lightfoot is out of it. Tell me, what was she doing so bad up there? Because I know she lost She been lost to white folks. Now she done lost to black folks. I think they told me something. That is Moody. Uh, about let me see. Did I write it down? I didn't write it down. They information. Uh, gave me some information about her. Oh, here it is. Since you're here on the air, that is Moody. You in Chicago. It's Paul Vallis and Brandon Johnson. In the April 4th mayoral runoff, as Lori Lightfoot becomes the first incumbent in Chicago, a mayor in 3 decades, should not be reelected. But then somebody came back and gave me some more point of clarification, because in 1989, Mayor Richard Daley defeated incumbent Gene Sawyer, who was appointed to replace Harold Washington when he died in office. So Washington defeated elected one-term mayor Jane Byrne in 1983. So if Chicago people, that's why I edited that information. But that is Moody. What's going on? Why was Lori Lightfoot they just said she's get her out of there? You know a lot more than that. And then great things happened last night. You know, I don't want to steal Jimmy's thunder, because I stay in my lane. But this is my lane. This is when it comes to Wesley Yates and his family in Beaumont United. Then that's my lane. So Beaumont United beat was a scrappy team, like this team, Beaumont Westbrook. Last night they had 5,213 tickets were sold to the game last night at the Lamar Center, Event Center, the Montague Center, whatever I think that's what they call it. And Wesley Yates went over 2,000 points last night. He had a quiet 30 points last night. And they got a new name for him. His name is 2KY now. 2K Yates. Yeah, he got 2,000 points now. That's a hell of a feat. The Montaigne Center. Okay, the Montaigne Center. Okay, I guess that's what it is. Yeah, but I just wanted to share that with you. Then somebody sent me this. Woman rock with. Somebody sent me this. Trey Phillip. He said June 18th. Y'all write this. Put this on your schedule. June 18th through June 24th. The TSU Gems Camp. Okay, girls interested in engineering, mathematics, and science. And this Women Rock Wednesday, right? Listen to June 18th through 24th. Parents, write this down right now. And somebody, let's give a guys. Let's do this for the guys too. I love the women and everything, but let's do this for the guys too. And they call it Treasure Your Health. STEMming to become a better you. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So attention, check this out. Attention, rising 7th, 8th graders, girls. Rising 7th and 9th grade girls. Okay? So if you're coming out of the 6th and going to the 7th, you're rising. If you're coming out of the 6th grade this year, rising 7th and 19, right? I know y'all don't know what rising means. The girls who are going, because it's going to be the summer. It's going to be in the summer. It's going to be a summer sleepaway STEM camp. Wow. Hands-on STEM activities and labs, STEM's capstone project, local STEM women role models, graduation ceremony, earn community service hours, very important. High school and college mentors. Get your girls lined up for this. Fun workouts and crafts. Make new friends. Explore the a college campus. It's gonna be full tuition. Full tuition is $400. Need-based tuition is $200. So if you don't have it, they'll help you. The deadline is April the 1st. Space is limited. TSU is doing this. Oh my God, I didn't see this. TSU. Somebody sent me. I didn't see it. The mighty TSU is doing this, man. Funded by the TSU Division of Research and Innovation. Shout out to that. I wish I can put this this barcode. I'm gonna try to put this barcode on the screen. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Y'all got to hold up a minute. Y'all know when I'm talking about my young people, uh, everything else got to wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I want y'all to live a great life too, but when y'all mess with my babies, uh, thank you, Trey. Hold up, man. I'm trying to. Come on, man. Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Computer, don't do me like this. Okay. Sometimes when you do it once, it don't go. Come on through, so I can put it on the screen. I'm gonna just drag it on the screen. Let's see. Let me get. You know, I got to process this information, y'all. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, it's already labeled. Oh, I love y'all. Okay, so now all I got to do is go over here and click this button, and I should have it already labeled. Uh, y'all don't understand, boy. I didn't know how to do none of this stuff at first. Oh, by the grace of God. Here it is right here. There is the barcode. And see, can you, let me, see, can y'all get that barcode down there and get that barcode right now. Everybody do it. Even if you don't think you do it, somebody else might need it. Get that barcode and get that for me right now. It's www.gemscamp.org/apply. Please do that for me for our young ladies. Oh my God, I'm glad to see some. Now, who gonna do the men? You know I am. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If we're gonna do it for the women, we got to do it for the men. Okay, so men, let's step up. Where my men STEM dudes at? What my STEM dudes at? What they call the girls? Hold on, let me. They the gyms. What can we call the men? All the young men. And guess what? I love how they're getting them early. What can we do? Somebody, give me one of you smart people out there. I need a TSU young men's camp. Boys interested in it. I need that. I need that. Y'all put that out there in the atmosphere. Talk to the people who you want to talk to. Put that out in the atmosphere. I'm glad we did that. Thank you, Trey Young. I mean Trey Young. Oh my God, not Trey Young. Thank you, Trey Phillips. Okay, and that is Moody. Thank you for you said Paul Vallis campaign more about safety. Paul was the head of Chicago and Philadelphia public schools. He is backed by the police union. Brandon Johnson is black and is the Cook County Commissioner and want to be unified as city and is backed by the teachers union. Awesome. Johnson also wants to improve the school and underprivileged areas in Chicago. Let's vote for Brandon. I don't know Paul. I don't know Paul. I don't know Brandon, but let's vote for Brandon. I hope y'all got what I just said. I don't know. Share the show, everybody, right now. This kind of information, this happened in Chicago. Y'all got to realize, I like stuff like this, man. Because if it's benefiting Chicago, it's benefiting all of us. Y'all, we in this thing together. Quit trying to be. That's why I hate when people talk about, I hate the Dallas people. I hate I can't. Man, I'm from Memphis. I don't hate the West Memphis people. I don't hate the North Side. That the people know where I know. I mean, come on, man. Come on, we got to grow up, man. We really got to grow up. Let's see what else I got. What else I got? I got did I tell y'all about Antoine? Yes, I did. Katie, did I tell you about Katie having his debut tonight? But I got a serious question for y'all before I go into anything. I got a serious question. Do y'all know why HBCUs were created in the first place? Y'all give me your comments. Serious question. Do y'all know why HBCUs? It's a question for me. I didn't go to one. I just need some. Just need some. Oh, I wanted to put this up there. Oh, see, I got something else I want to put on the screen too, y'all. Yes. I got something else. Stuff just coming to me. Stuff is coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming. How can I put that on the screen? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got it. Y'all got me? Did y'all get that question? Did y'all get it? Can I? Serious question. Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to hear from you. Don't be scared. No answer is wrong. Why do y'all, excuse me, do y'all know why HBCUs were created in the first place? Talk to me. I just want to know. Because I'm watching stuff out here, and I'm watching this Deion Sanders stuff is opening my eyes to a whole lot of information. A whole lot of information. I'm getting thanked, y'all. Oh my God. I'm getting thanked for coming to the event last night, y'all, right? And I can't wait to thank them for inviting me and thinking enough of me to invite me to this event. I got something to share with y'all. Check this out. I like that. That my boy. That my boy. That my boy. I knew Trey Phillips was gonna say so. Trey Phillips, y'all need to share this show. You can't play around today. I'm gonna give you some stuff now you ain't never had before. Brandon said, I thought they were just schools for black people who were later transferred to upper level schools because they were not in the school for us to go to. Okay, Karima said because blacks weren't allowed at white schools, and so it would allow blacks to place and attend schools and continue their education. Brandon says she typing fast. I love it, Brandon. Brandon, I got some on the screen. Y'all share the show. We got to talk about this. Y'all got. I'm gonna give you some stuff that people gave me, but I want to hear what y'all got to say. Cause y'all are brighter. Y'all brighter than some of these people that's texting me. I told y'all cheaters. Y'all ain't got to race with no greyhound dog. Thank you, Forever Fim. Thank you, Archie. Archie, you're doing a great job too, man. Proud of you. All right, yo, I got this on the screen, right? Cause y'all got to know. I hope y'all didn't think I'm gonna stop sharing black posts because Black History Month is over. It might be over to them. Ain't gonna never be over to me. This book by Carter G. Wilson, old book. I don't know. I'm trying to find it. If somebody find it, please get it and let me know I want it. See the book? I'm putting it up there for you. It's called Negro Makers of History. It was first published in 1928. He said Americans should study Africans to understand better the descendants of this country. The American Negro has been misunderstood. If y'all find that book, somebody get it for me. I'll make sure I pay for it. Get that book for me. Don't think, Karima, I'm gonna stop talking about black history. You know, it's woman history this month, but I'm always gonna talk about women. Without y'all, it ain't nothing happening. But I'm gonna give y'all some. I know I put something out there, and I know y'all saying, "Wow, what? Hold up, let me go. Let me go to some. Let me go to some. Let me go to some of my information. Did I go here? Did I? See, what has happened? It's a lot of trying to duplicate the HBCU culture out here. Okay, it's a lot of it. And I'm trying to find. It's a lot of it. And let me go here. Let me go here so y'all can understand where I'm going. Okay. This Coach Prime talking to the Colorado University band, and it ticked off some HBCU people. Check this out.
A lot of people, so we're happy to reintroduce ourselves too.
You know, at HBCUs, it's kind of traditional that the band kind of coincides. I know it's a difference, but it don't have to be. We like one big happy family. So we go as you guys go, and certain things we like, certain things we don't like. And I want to just get on the same page. And we're probably going to have a new theme song that I want you guys to get, and it's not hard. And I think you can knock it out of the park because it's kind of a band type song. And I need to get somebody to play it so I can let you hear it. So So I don't know if you know it, but when I say pregame speech, give me my theme music, and then the music clicks on, because we always have a DJ in the locker room, and there we go. But it'll be even taking it to a whole nother level when the band is able to execute it, and that's going to be really, really good, really good.
You mean coming out of the tunnel to that?
Well, you got to do your thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But pregame, we're coming out with that. And anytime we make plays or whatever, and we take the lead, which we're gonna do, we wanna.
Just thinking like a turnover situation kind of thing. We want to hit that. Yeah.
We want that to be our heartbeat.
Yeah.
So when they hear that, they know we coming.
Easy.
They know we just did something. We coming. ESPN, the other outlets gonna pick it up.
So we do a Ralphie intro video every year that they change. Do you want us to have that be the music so that we can run out to that too?
Oh, I would.
Did y'all see that? Was something eerie about that to y'all? I don't know. I mean, these people bringing this to my attention, and I got to talk to the Chop Shop. I told y'all better share this show. They ain't talking about this nowhere else. Stephen A. Smith ain't talking about this. Brandy, what? Talk to me, Brandy. Brandy, can y'all just imagine seeing the Colorado band alumni heads exploding when he said, like the black schools? I would love to see that chat. I would love to see it. Wasn't something weird about that? Y'all got to talk to me today, man. I can't have y'all over there being quiet today. I didn't go to y'all. Y'all know I love this stuff behind me. Y'all know why I'm playing this. You see those young ladies? I didn't grow up having this. All you people who had the chance to graduate, my daughter and all of y'all had the benefit of having this. HBC, I mean, Memphis was all right. Y'all other schools all right, but ain't nothing like this. I got to put this in my notes right here. I just came across something. Let me put this in my notes right quick so I can have it. But I'm looking for some. Did you see that? Did y'all see them girls? Yo, I love that. I know that people be saying, why is he taking video? He's an announcer. They don't understand. Y'all ain't got no regular announcer at y'all game, baby. I'm a cheater. I'll sit back. I know who I am. I ain't got to explain to you. Y'all got to talk to me, man. Can y'all just imagine, man? I'm trying to find something. See, Dion, you can't duplicate this, player. Y'all watch this. You can't transport this culture, the HBCU culture, to a PWI. You just can't do it. Did y'all see that? Oh, did y'all see that? Watch this, watch this. Hey, y'all. It's unbelievable, man. I'm sitting here. I'm still. I'm still. I'm serious, y'all. I'm still floored. I- I'm. This HBU stuff, man. You can't transport this stuff, man. This stuff is. This stuff is real. I'm trying to find some. This stuff is real. When I asked y'all a question a minute ago, why were HBCUs created in the beginning? You can't put culture in a portal. I'm gonna give you some of the questions. I'm gonna give you some people sent me. I asked that question. What was my question again? I said, hold on. Do y'all know why HBCUs were created in the first place? Do y'all know? And I got some of y'all answers. Let me give some of the answers they gave me. Some people say yes, because in the late 1800s, early 1900s, PWIs didn't allow people of color to attend college or university. When laws changed, universities were no longer allowed to discriminate based on color. Now we can all attend any school we want to. It's a choice. That was somebody else wrote and sent me. I got something else I want to keep. I want to send this to myself too. So I'm just sending stuff to resources to myself so I can be read up on this. Because of racial discrimination, it's another comment. Black people were not afforded the opportunity to go to predominantly white colleges, so we started our own for black people. I'm glad we did. Then somebody came back and said, we didn't start our own. They were started for us because we weren't allowed to attend PWIs. Initially, they were more focused on teaching trades and some academics. But yes, I'm glad they started. Then somebody else came back and said, see, when somebody asks y'all this question again, I'm just giving you information that we need to go and study. Yes, HBCUs were created in the beginning by AME Church. Y'all know that? To educate newly emancipated African Americans. Other HBCUs were started by abolitionists. In the beginning, these colleges, everything from vocation to solid academics. Yeah, okay. I'll keep going. Some were crested by former enslaved themselves. So then somebody said Google separate but equal. Somebody said Google separate but equal. Okay. Why was Plessy versus Ferguson important? Okay. I remember this in law school. The ruling in this Supreme Court case upheld a Louisiana state law that allowed for equal but separate accommodations for white and colored races during the era of Reconstruction and Black Americans. Then somebody said the only correlation. Now, yeah. Trey Phillips, I talked about that earlier. I'm glad you commented because ain't nobody else commented on it. But thank you. Thank you. I like that. Archie. Then somebody said the only correlation needed to understand is the fact that most HBCUs are in the South. That should say enough to get them started. Wow. Wow. Somebody said, so true. Oh, I ain't never heard this one. This just somebody's comment. They said, so true. Everybody should know how some HBCUs have become PWIs over a period of time. Wow. Wow. Let me see. Then somebody came with a look at Tyler Smooth. Somebody came with Tyler Smooth. Somebody came and said, as a follow-up question, please also need to understand how a school gets its HBCU designation. Wow. This is a little tidbit of how I know people who complain about HBCUs still being in existence are just talking out the side of their head. These people they're getting deep down here now. Somebody said HBCUs were created in the 19th century to provide undergraduate and graduate level education opportunities to people of African descent. Okay, we didn't went over there. But somebody said, Dion, this was going to happen when you said, give me my theme music. This was going to happen to you.
Now give me my theme music. Now give me my theme music. Now give me my theme music.
Nobody sent me that back. Now don't be get mad at me. Prime, don't be mad at me. People sent that to me. I'm just going down and see, did I see anything else that I wanted to share with y'all about that? This weird. Titus Moody said he needed that. But shout out again to my young fella, man, Antoine Davis. That's his last home game. Dad and brother coaching him. Look at his teammates grabbing him. Still got the face mask on. It's history right there, y'all. I got one complaint. They sent me some information, okay, about my people. Y'all know I love my people here in Houston, okay? They told me, Robert, it's amazing. All these Antoine Davis supporters around here these days. Yet, when I check the sales log, I don't see any of the people who bought the glow balls. I haven't even bought a bar of his chocolate. I definitely expect more sales from Houston. The Detroit Mercy people have been amazing. Look at what's going on in Detroit Mercy. Now, this is where the kid come from. Watch this.
Well, we got a line out the door here. Okay. People are getting the free t-shirts. Free Antoine Davis Titans retirement ceremony today. What's going on? So we're gonna be sure. And there's Antoine.
How we gonna let them out support our dude? Take a quick break, because I make sure y'all support this guy right here. Yeah, I had to dance on that. Come on, y'all. They just told me to bring it to your attention, man. Houston, not just y'all. Houston, period. Got to support our people, man. I'm gonna post that link. How can I post it? Oh yeah, I can post it like that. Watch this. I'm gonna post AntoineDavis.com. Man, go buy some piece of candy. We bigger than that. I posted in Facebook, I think. Now I'm gonna post it in. Yeah, we bigger than that. Don't embarrass us like that. We know how to support our people. So I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. Where else? Where else going? I had somewhere else going. Hold up, I had some videos from yesterday I wanted to share with y'all. Let's see. I saw that. No, I'm not gonna do. I got a question. Y'all know how they said. And I should have had more, but did y'all know how they said Eric Bieniemy can't interview well? Check this out.
We're going to learn to put consistent behavior on tape. One thing that's very important to me is learning to make second effort a habit. So if you can't play with any effort, I got a personal problem with that because it requires no God-given ability to play with second effort. And I'll say this once again, all right? Everybody in this league gets paid. And you don't necessarily always have to win pretty. But we got to learn to strain to finish. If you've ever wanted anything in life, you got to fight for it. And that's one thing we're going to learn to do. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily always have to be pretty. Because when it's all said and done with, the only two alphabets that matter is a W or an L. That's all that matters. I don't care how we get it, as long as we find a way to get it together. We're going to learn to put...
I want him to be my coach. My head coach. You follow me? Hold up, y'all. Man, I saw him interview this lady. This lady interviewed him. Let me make sure I got this thing right. Oh, hold up. This lady interviewed him, right? And he blew it. He blew it away. And I'm sitting there saying, that's a lie. Hold up. Hey, y'all got to just give me a second, because y'all got to see this. I'm sick of these people lying on our people. Sick of these people lying on our people. Y'all hold up. Let me get. I got to download a whole video. I thought I had it already, but guess what? I'm gonna do it while we're talking on the show. Eric, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody talking to you today, Eric. We're talking about Eric Bieniemy, not Eric B. You ain't the real. That's the real Eric B right here. I'm about to show y'all in just a second. Eric, I'm talking to this Eric B, not you, Eric B. Because you've been crying, we're going to be all right without LeBron. We still going to be, how the hell you going to be all right without the lead score? We're going to be all right. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. Watch it. I just got to download and click this button right here. I am here. We're going to be all right, all them Laker fans. LeBron ain't here, but we're going to be all right. We got AD. Eric, hold on. B. Interview. Oh, they say he can't interview. Ain't that what y'all come on here sometimes? Yeah, they say he don't interview real Hatter. Yeah, okay, I got something for your ass now. Y'all know Robert Hatter gonna have something for you. You know I am. You know I am. Hold on. To all you people like whoever out there, let me find it. Y'all see what she wrote. Check this out.
What makes you, though, the right guy for this job here in D.C.?
Well, what makes me the right guy is the leadership that I'm going to bring. On top of that, holding guys to the highest standard, getting them to understand the importance of being accountable. I think that goes a very long way. On top of that, just understanding what consistent and disciplined behavior is. And you got to be willing to work at it every single day. And then willing to sacrifice. And when I mean sacrifice, it ain't necessarily giving up something. It's what are you willing to do to make the next man better. And so once you start building that and start getting guys to understand the importance of those terms and they start living it, now you have an opportunity to be as successful as you want, because a part of that is making sure you're building a cohesive unit. And if you get a cohesive unit that believe in each other and play for each other, those guys, they'll go out and be great because the talent is here.
Everybody wants to know what kind of system.
Did y'all hear that? Everybody except Eric B, because his mind can't grasp it. They say he don't interview well. But he interviewed well enough to be the goddamn assistant head coach for the Commanders. But the Commanders got a black president, Eric B. So Eric B, have your information before you come check me. Just be quiet, sir. Just be quiet. It ain't too late. He got a job. He's been interviewing and saying these things over and over and over. It's not too late. The hell you talking about 3 years too late? Yo, we can't keep letting people think, saying things about us and we don't come over here and say nothing about it. Did y'all see the interview of that man? How detailed he was. I know he was better in the interview with them owners. Did y'all ever see Dan Campbell's interview? Let me see if I got that mess in here. His press conference. Let me see. Please let me have it. Someone, please let me have it. No, I ain't got it. Yo, I got to put that in. Got to find that too. Y'all gonna learn today. Eric B, you got me today. Because y'all gonna learn. Dan Campbell in interview. Because, I am just tired of y'all just talking about he can't interview well. Well, maybe he don't interview well. Hold up. Press conference. Let me see. Press. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it on the spot. I'm doing the spot. Hold up. Okay. Oh, I got it. I'm finna put it up here. Listen. I know comparison is the thief of joy. I'm not trying to compare. I'm trying to give you context. When y'all don't understand this media, and I've been trying to tell y'all about these folks for a long time. But Robert, I love listening to them. I don't mind you listening to them, but understand they might not tell you the whole truth. I came on this show, and I said, I went to New York. I went to Fox News to meet with a friend of mine, and they have the most stringent policy for vaccine. Everybody got to be vaccinated to come in this building. Everybody got to have the mask on. Yeah, but they got on that TV and tell y'all don't need to take it. Fauci don't know what the hell he talking about. Some of y'all ain't never heard of Fauci and want to talking negative about Fauci, sitting on your toilets and talking about you. We got so many experts for the coronavirus. Y'all know some of y'all on this feed is some of y'all out there. Hold on. Dan Campbell. But I told y'all, I'm finna give y'all a hell of a lesson today. Boy, Lord, you just give it to me. I know where it's coming from. It ain't me. It's a higher power working with me right now. But let me show you this the head coach. But he got a job.
All right, and so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth, all right, and when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you, and when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap. And we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you.
I'm sorry, that's some bad quality. But that's how he was talking. We're going to pick you up and eat your kneecap and bite your kneecap off and all of that. But he got a job, Eric B. I wish I had a better one. Hold on. Let me see, can y'all hear better from the phone? Hold on. Hold on.
And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this. I want y'all to hear this.
All right. And so this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth. All right. And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right. And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right. And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap. And we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right. That's going to be the mentality. All right. And
no coaching experience. Special teams coach. Tight ends, whatever coach he was coaching. He got a head coaching job, Eric B. I thought he spoke extremely well. Maybe I'm missing something. Karina, you wasn't missing nothing. They were lying on him because we wasn't in the interview. So they just said, they're lazy journalists. So they'll just say, well, he didn't interview well then. The owner said he didn't interview well. How we know? We went in the damn meeting. And all of these press folks come in there, and Brandy and Karima, they just come out and we just tell us anything. Hey, man. Hey, do you think you all that, Eric B? Do you think you all that? But then how come your ass ain't running the country? If you think you are, tell me it's something. Man, just shut up. Just be quiet. Just mute yourself right now. Just get in the back of the class. I'm like the teacher. Get in the back of the class. We ain't gonna talk to you today. If he all that. Telling you why he didn't get the job. And your ass ain't listening. Anissa, I'm sitting up explaining this man the biases out here. How many NFL owners have you met, Eric B? How many GMs have you met, Eric B? Y'all, this the kind of ignorant. I'm gonna add this to the broadcast. This the kind of people we got. If he all that, why didn't he get a shot at a head coaching job? I'm sitting explaining it to you. Your ass ain't listening. All of this I said, that man said, if he all that, why did he get a job? Because the people who's responsible for giving him the job, Eric B, just rather have a Dan Campbell or these other guys. Oh, let me put this on the screen. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Robert Hatter, you have been explaining this for years. Thank you, Eric B. Go back and look at some old shows. Come on, man. If he all that, he's all that. But if you got a certain guy that don't care how good you are, I ain't mad, son. This is how I talk. Shut the hell up. Check this out, y'all. It's been proven. Brian Flores got a lawsuit against Eric B. I'm finna leave you alone right now. Eric B. Go and study the Brian Flores, who one of the best coach in the NFL. They fired him from his job because he wouldn't lose. Let me explain it, because he might really just don't know no damn better. Eric B. Brian Flores got fired from Miami because he wouldn't lose. The owner told him to lose. Negro, you better lose, I'm gonna fire your ass. The school said, no, I play to win. So I won, and the owner fired him. The owner got sued. The owner got suspended for a year. He can't even be around his teams for a year. Don't be quiet, Eric, and listen, and don't type no more. Just listen. Just listen. Quit typing. Your problem, you're typing. Don't type, because you can't do two things at one time. Just listen. What's up, Doug? I'm giving you some information, sir. Wow. See, this is a problem in America. You can constantly give a person fact after fact after fact, and he's going to come and not going to listen to what the hell you saying, and he's just going to come up with question after question and not listening to the previous question. So I'm done with him. I'm finna move on from him. I'm not answering no more of your questions. So what's up, Doug? Doug, thank you for updating me last night. You didn't give me one damn update. You was in there excited about the game and being a fan, and that didn't give me. Thank God I got other people up there was giving me updates about what Wesley Yates was doing last night. So, but I look, Doug Jones, and I watch. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me stop. I got to stop everything because my girl's watching the show. And this boy that made me, got me talking crazy and my girls and stuff. Jazz Gendorf is on the show. My girl got Jazz. TSU softball pitcher. Jesse Scroggins, the assistant coach, is in there. My girls is in the building. I don't guess Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all got to realize, when I got Anissa Mindy, D. White, and Brandon Nicholson and Jazz and Coach Jesse Scroggins, when I got them in the building, I don't care what Eric Bieniemy say. Eric B said. But I was just trying to give y'all, because people were saying Eric Bieniemy could not interview well. That's what the white press was giving us. But I talked to the people, and they say he's an excellent interviewer. And I'm trying to give Eric Boynes this information, but how if he's so great? Because a lot of great black people out here don't have a job because of who hiring. Ain't but 32 NFL owners. And none of them look like Eric B. What's his name came out the other day and just said it. Skip Bayless said these owners, listen to this, Eric. The owners would prefer a white coach to be in his head coach, because the coach goes out to dinner with the white coach. The head coach go out to dinner with the owner and his wife and his family. Some of them coaches don't want no black folks around their family like that. Now, I can see, you can be out there and play for me. You can win me some rings, but you can't go to dinner with you. I've explained this. Go watch that Jim Brown movie, and Jim Brown sitting on the out on the porch with Bo Bridges. And he was playing a character, and the other guy was playing Jim Brown, Eric B. I'm finna give you a history lesson, because evidently you skipped that lesson. And Eric and he was just telling Jim Brown, man, I love you, man. You do so much for us. You do this for us. You do this, man. I just love you. I'm not like the rest of the people, and I love you, man. I don't understand. I love you. Then the man's daughter came out and said, Dad, I need you to move this dresser for me. So the man went in to move the dresser, and Jim Brown tried to go in there with him. He said, whoa, I don't need no help, player. He said, Jim, you know we don't lie. It ain't word in the house. you know, I can't play it. I got the clip, but I can't play it because it's a copyright infringement. He sit there and tell him, man, how much he loved him. I love you playing for me, but you can't come in the house. Jerry Jones, when he was interviewing Mike McCarty, Eric B., Mike McCarty didn't stay in the hotel. He stayed at Jerry Jones' house. I just want us to be smarter. Ain't nothing you can do about it. The owners own the team. You follow me? Eric, I hope you understand. That dude is a genius, Eric Benjamin. He that good. You ever get it in your mind he ain't good. Because if he wasn't that good, he wouldn't have got the position he in now. He's an assistant head coach. Go, Eric, do me a favor. Go on all the NFL teams and find out how many times you see the title assistant head coach. Do me that favor. See, I'm gonna send you and get you some history around here, messing with Robert Allen. But I saw something else, y'all. And I got to share this with y'all. Who's that? Happy birthday to my dad, Charles Scott. Charles Scott, happy birthday, baby. Charles Scott, happy, man. It's some people watch this show. I love all you people that come up to me and say y'all watch this show, man. I love y'all. Y'all are unbelievable to me. And people that came on later, I'm gonna share some stuff that happened to me last night that's unbelievable. He said, "Half of your crazy." But some unbelievable stuff. I was invited to a thing yesterday. Unbelievable. But I want to share something with y'all, and I want y'all. I've been talking about this for a long time. That is Moody going. He gonna go crazy. And I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about it, maybe tomorrow. But I just want y'all to understand, because I've been telling y'all this for years. Fox News is having some expensive difficulties to the tune of $1.6 billion right now. Most of us know, Robert had been telling y'all, they have been promoting the big lie. I said, man, y'all can't believe that stuff on Fox News, and folks be lying. I told y'all, I went to the Fox headquarters in New York, and they had one of the most stringent COVID policies of any office building I went to in New York. But they get on TV and tell y'all not to take the vaccine, and all of them vaccinated, tell y'all not to get them, and all of this. And some of y'all believed it. Fauci had worked for 6 former presidents, and nobody never said and questioned Fauci until that damn fool get in office and question him. Then some of y'all questioned him. Y'all should have knew if he was questioning him, you shouldn't have been. He didn't come out and tell the truth. He ain't come out and tell the truth. That is Moody. No. He talking about Rupert Murdoch came out. No. They settle. Always remember, when they settle, they don't want you to know the truth. The vote, all of this. But they got all them text messages. Them group text messages. You might erase yours. That is Moody hadn't erased his. You might erase yours, but Herman Scott haven't erased his. You might erase yours, but... So guess what? They got. Not by Rupert Murdoch coming out and telling the truth. Hell no, he's still lying. That is Moody. They got caught by their own text messages. I keep telling y'all, watch what your ass text. Watch what you tweet. I keep telling you, grown ass people, keep all this tweet and tweeting this and tweet. Watch what you text. Somebody texted me something the other night. I said, call me. Because they could have my text and use my text later on against me. If anybody know me, they know I don't say nothing important through text. Nothing. Because people screenshot you and say, Hannah said this. I'm just giving you information. This is the way I do. That's how I roll. Y'all do what you want to. Y'all, the reason they had to settle is by this little word called discovery. Because they had to bring up all of this stuff. They bring all of this stuff to court. it would have been $10 billion. They know Tucker Carlson was lying. They know Bill O'Reilly been lying. They know they let Trump come on there and lie. They know that everybody know it, but they said, hey, we did it anyway. So I tell y'all to watch that information news you be getting. I call this infotainment news. Well, Robert, where you going to get it from? Come to the Chop Shop. I'll show you. Keep coming. I'm going to give you some news. I'm going to tell you a great news source. Roland Martin Unfiltered. Great news source. Great news source. Got a couple of more. Great news source. He be right there when it's got something to do with us. Yo, I'm trying to fix us. Okay? Y'all see my little AKAs behind me? Look at it. Look at it. They were getting it in. They was getting it in. So what else? Have y'all, hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. If I see something, I gave y'all some information, and I had a strong opinion about it, I'm going to come back and I'm going to come back and I'm going to redress it. I'm not going to defend it, but okay, there it is on the 15th. Okay. Let me see. Let me make sure. On the 22nd of this month, I came on. Y'all hold on one second. I'm finna just give me 1 second. I'm gonna play something for you. Hold on. I got to sneeze, and I did not want to sneeze on air. Excuse me one more time. Oh my God, it got me. I'll play this. Watch this.
Daddy, you're not talking.
I'm too hungry, Marlon. I'm so hungry, I'm busy with this dinner.
Daddy, you're not talking.
I'm too hungry, Marlon. I'm so hungry, I'm busy with this dinner.
I want to go Norway, Mama.
You want to go to Norway?
Me too.
Why do you want to go? Why do you want to go, Dexter?
Who is the prize name for?
Well, Mom,
I think you know, Velma.
some years ago, was this man named Alfred Nobel. And he was an inventor. Now he gave a dynamite and such things. And when he died, he told people when he died that he was a millionaire and he had lots of money. So he told the people when he died that every year. Daddy, you're not talking.
I don't know if you ever seen that. That's Martin Luther King at home, just sitting there talking to his kids. And I thought I play that for you. I just had a little sneeze attack a second ago. Yes, I pushed that button on y'all. But I got something I want to share with y'all, and want to show you this how he said. Wait a minute. Hold on. Herman Scott. What you mean by, tell me, read what you just put up there, Herman Scott, and cause I'm gonna address it. If you don't I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay, so put that up there again. You said CN going right. They trying to create a show with Gayle King and Charles Barkley. What are you talking about? What you mean they're going? I don't understand what you mean. Could you explain it a little bit more before I get into this piece? Because I got a unique thing I want to share with y'all that this is how people should be. And I want y'all. I'm gonna need y'all help. Herman Scott, you're taking too long. Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll get back. I don't know what you're talking about. You said going right. Yeah, maybe you had a typo in there. So get your typo together and get your typo together. Jazz, watch this, Jazz. Jazz, I'm gonna show you how people should treat athletes. Jazz, I'm gonna show you how they should treat athletes and how this thing should go. Jazz, I got to give them a master class. And Jazz, I didn't take communication class. I didn't take all of this stuff in school. I think. Oh, okay. That's from the dinner last night, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all, if you're a savant, you're gonna be invited to some of this stuff that I'm going to. But Herman, I see you don't want to. Yeah. The other day, on February the 22nd, I reported, talked to y'all about. I was talking about Todd McShay, okay, the ESPN's draft analyst, Todd McShay. A couple of months ago, he claimed Jalen Carter had character issues that could affect his stock. Okay? Then it was revealed to me that this past season, Jalen Carter paid for his teammate, Weston Wallace, meals with his own scholarship money. Wallace was a walk-on, so he doesn't eat for free like the rest of the team. I didn't know that. How in the hell Georgia not feeding the walk-on? I don't understand that. See. SEC, slave economics concerns. A walk-on, not eating. See, I'm just learning this now. Carter heard about this and didn't want to let it happen, so he contributed his own funds to feed his teammates every day. His teammate. I don't care what Charles Barkley is. Okay, I thought you was talking about something. Forget Charles. I don't listen to him. I don't listen to Charles Barkley at all. His opinions to me, y'all notice I never talk about him on the show. It's a reason I don't. So, but I reported that, Todd. I mean, about Todd, ladies and gentlemen, I did. So then I'm taking up for Jalen. You follow me? So, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Where my women at? Y'all remember when them Georgia players got killed in the car wreck? Okay. Now, as of today, it's an arrest warrant was reportedly been issued for Jalen Carter. This guy just got through defending for his alleged involvement in the car crash last month that killed his teammate. Y'all got to remember, I just took up for him. Todd McShay, talking crazy about him, talking crazy about this kid. Hold on. Damaging his draft stock. What I mean by damaging his draft stock, if he fall down, he get less money. I don't like nobody messing with people's money. Okay? All right? So, the warrant was allegedly for reckless driving and racing. Let me read it to you. Y'all watch this. This the guy just got through taking up for. Took up for him on the 22nd. I'm going to still take up for him tonight. He's still a young man. Just make mistakes. But we didn't hear about him in the car wreck. They didn't never talk about two cars. They were racing. I'm thinking it was just a bad accident. See how these people reporting stuff? I'm thinking it's just, I see you, Jim. I think it's just a bad accident. But let me explain to you. Let me read the article for you, a little piece of article. The police have secured an arrest warrant for former Georgia star Jalen Carter. The same guy that Todd McShay said had character issues. And I went at Todd McShay about it. Stemming from the prospect's alleged involvement in a fatal crash involving his teammates. Y'all heard about it. Thank you. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb. The Athens Clarke County Police announced Wednesday that Carter will be arrested for reckless drive. He in the combine. He at the NFL combine in Indianapolis. As soon as his ass touched down in Georgia, they're gonna be there for him in handcuffs. It's the guy I just took up for now. All right. The announcement came hours after the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which I hate that newspaper, that Carter was present at the scene on January the 15th crash and later provided shifting accounts of the wreck to the police. But they kept his name out of it. Devin Willock, who was an offensive lineman for the Bulldogs and recruiting staff member Chandler LaCroix, were killed in what the police reported as a single vehicle accident. We thought it was just one car. Even Herb Baker, I reported this on the show, right? Carter is like I said, Carter is in Indianapolis for the NFL Combine. He had been slated to speak to reporters as part of the previous schedule of media availability, but the league spokesman later told reporters that Carter would not be speaking Wednesday because he and 5 other players had conducted physicals. No, he don't need to go. What did he say? He need to go back to Georgia. What did you talk about? Details of the investigation, Jimmy, I'm going to bring you on. Details of the investigation released Wednesday cited evidence that Carter and LaCroix were operating their vehicles in a manner consistent with racing shortly before the crash. The evidence demonstrated that both vehicles switched between lanes, drove into the center lane turn, drove in the opposite lanes of travel, overtook other motorists, and drove at high rates of speed, 100 miles an hour, in an apparent attempt to outdistance each other, the police said in a statement. I'm going to bring Jimmy on now. Police investigators have determined that alcohol impairment, racing, reckless driving, and speed were significant contribution factors to the crash. And the toxicology report indicated that LaCroix's blood alcohol concentration was 0.197. Wow, more than twice the legal limit in Georgia at the time of the crash. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I came on here talking about Todd McShay and how he messing with that guy's money and Jalen Carter. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Doc? A man called you Reverend Jimmy Lee Hicks. James Lee Hicks. God damn. I like that one.
Hey, so you might have jumped the gun on him, Coach.
Jimmy, I'm going to take up for us, Coach. You know I do. Jimmy.
I said you jumped the gun.
No, I just go take up for our brothers anyway.
Hey, man. Hey, some of them.
I know, Jim, I can't say the world, but Jimmy, remember I live in two. Jimmy, you remember I told you it's how they see us and how we see them. I still see the kid cool. Jimmy, I know he's still young. I mean, he's just reckless. But I didn't like what Todd McShay said because I know some great things the kid has done. How many kids you know that fed Jimmy, I didn't know how the hell University of Georgia is not feeding the walk-ons. That school with all that money.
Walk-ons aren't on meal. They're not on scholarship.
I ain't saying it is. I just don't understand it.
But they can eat. So that's a technical thing. That's right on the hand in hand.
But they wasn't feeding this boy. And this dude, this guy Jada was feeding the boy himself.
It's ways to do it. That's what I'm about to say. It's ways to do it. Walk-ons aren't supposed to go and eat on their free. Not supposed to. It's not part. That's what you'll walk on. However,
but you in school, you get when you school, you get a meal ticket. It's in
you
your.
gotta go and pay for that meal plan.
Yeah.
So that means that this joking here.
Okay, hold on. But his teammate was paying for him. That's what the point I'm trying to say. This the guy you and Todd McShay talking about. You talking about I jumped the gun. I ain't jumped the gun.
Hey, they have people that was saying, remember now, that were people that was coming and saying good things about Jeffrey Dahmer.
I never seen
Yeah, when that movie came out
I never seen that.
When that Netflix came out, they had people.
Jimmy, that's a hell of a damn extreme right there.
That's
a hell of an extreme. That's a hell of an extreme. How could you go to Jeffrey Dahmer? Say somebody else, man. Say somebody else. Say Donald Trump.
People saying good things about R. Kelly.
I did.
Yes, you were one of them.
Yeah. Because I went out how he treated me.
You see that? Hey, you see a lady just got voted.
Lightfoot, she out of there. I talked about her.
Yeah,
she out of there.
Just got bumped out of there on the
Jimmy, she was out of control.
I'm just saying that's Chicago. Now here's the thing. I got questions. That way we get compact this stuff so we can get up out of here on time. Did you talk about Antoine Davis?
Yeah, I talked about it, but keep talking. We can talk some more. You can talk some more. 26 points away. We can talk some more. Jimmy, hold up. Since you just got it, because people might not been on. Hold on. I got something. I got some Antoine Davis stuff for you right quick. Just a little quick. Just a little quick snippet. Hold on. Just hold up. I didn't mean to do that. I'm clicking too many buttons. I'm clicking too fast over here, y'all. Let me see. Antoine Davis. This is his last game, y'all. This is last home game. They won that game, and now they own the Youngstown. So if he scored 26 points when they play Youngstown, Jimmy, that's how they do it in their conference final. They go from home, then he go to the next guy's home, and that's how they do it. He 26 points away. I texted his dad this morning. I'm so proud of him. And Jimmy, what I was surprised about. They Cyril Wright informed me that a lot of people in the Houston area hasn't been buying his even a chocolate bar. They haven't bought the ball. They haven't, but people all over Detroit, they going crazy. Maybe we're not talking about it enough. Maybe it's not promoted enough. But Houston, this one of our own. He grew up in our community, and we got to support him. But what you got, Jim?
Here's the thing. The media, the mass media, has the unmeasured ability to influence minds. That's why commercials are shown. They charge
over and over and over and over. Well, that's a good point.
They charge more on mainstream media.
That's a good point.
On mainstream media.
So maybe Cyril Wright should have been playing the commercial on his Chop Shop over and over and over and over and again. That would have helped.
That's a simplified method of diffraction that I'm presenting in regards to. I was starting from the mainstream media.
Mm-hmm.
They failed in planting the seed of Antoine Davis and making him become a household name throughout this ordeal. They failed collectively. Now, the question is, was this because of the dad and the way that some of them may feel about the dad and the kid getting the residue? Because remember now, to this day, if you go back 20 years, Mike Davis took Indiana to the Final Four right after Bobby Knight got ousted from his post. Mike Davis was the assistant coach on that staff. He was a disciple of a Bobby Knight. When he took the job, a lot of people, Indiana Hoosier fans, considered him a sort of a Benedict Arnold. They considered Mike Davis as a traitor. They considered him as the guy, like, how dare you take this opportunity for a black man to be a head coach in University of Indiana of all places. How dare you? You're supposed to turn that down because Bobby Knight, you and choose sides, not choose your family. And
I never heard that story.
yes,
I'm glad you have. I never heard that story.
Absolutely. He got death threats and everything. And so a lot of people gave Mike Davis on the Bobby Knight side, gave him like a life
So you saying the mainstream media
no
is holding this against? No. Because you brought up mainstream media first.
Some people, not the conglomerate itself, but some people, some personalities may still be holding this against Mike Davis. And only Mike Davis can know which ones, because you can connect dots. A lot of these guys are in now probably wasn't.
Forget about them. What about the other part? Everybody ain't mainstream media. Why ain't other people doing it then? Jimmy, what I learned about life, you're gonna find some people just don't like you. But you should enough other people that love you, they should be tweeting about it and they should be covering it. We can sit up here and complain every day about who ain't mainstream media. Man, everybody got a Twitter. Everybody got a Twitter handle. Everybody got one. Why aren't unmainstream media covering it? Explain that.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people really don't know. They pick stories up that's trending. A lot of people go with the flow nowadays. So a lot of people, it's been out of sight, out of mind to a lot of people. We know because he has a direct connection with Houston, Texas, and that is Antoine. And that's just, somebody grew up everywhere. Everybody grew up somewhere. But in this situation, now he's at the cusp of actually. I was reading an article the other day that one of the relatives of Pistol Pete, he didn't even know. This was a week and a half ago. I was reading it somewhere, and either the son or the grandson did not even know.
Jimmy, do you know? Did you remember? Have you ever studied Pistol Pete? I'm not surprised his family don't know.
He thought the dude was joking, and the dude called him on the phone, was like, "Hey man,
you didn't hear what I said. If you got to study the life of Pistol Pete, I'm not surprised they don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not surprised. But guess what? But with we got all of these media conglomerates. We got the media, the media, everybody in the media. We got in Houston. Have it been covered properly in Houston? Let's start in Houston.
No.
Have it been covered properly?
No, it hasn't been covered properly in Houston. Once again. So if there's the three main, that's ABC, CBS, NBC. Well, you throw Fox in there as the fourth of mainstream media, television. We're talking about anchors, sports anchors. I'm not sure. I can say that Mark Berman has mentioned Antoine along the way. He has mentioned Antoine Davis along the way. Now, has he been hitting the table every day? I'm not sure on that. But he's probably been of the Houston guys that gave him the most coverage because of the fact, and I'm just like, now he's going to break this record. And it seems like he was so far away and had a short time to get there. They won this game last night. They meaning Detroit Mercy. They're in the conference tournament already. This is their conference tournament.
So while you pumping up Mark Berman, he just said Mark Berman passed on this. He sent him.
No. I said Mark Berman mentioned him along the way.
Okay.
Along the way. Mark Berman mentioned him along the way and gave. Now, I'm saying at some interval of this quest, since he's been Detroit Mercy, he mentioned him along the way. I'm not saying that Mark Berman was on top of this. Remember, I just said of all of the main quad of sports anchors, he probably mentioned his name more over the past 2 years than any of those others. And it might, if it's one time, it's one more.
I heard a Pistol Pete fan said. I saw where a Pistol Pete fan said. This what he said. Well, Pistol Pete did it in 3 years. He had to do it in 5. But he did it. He did it.
Yeah.
He doing it. Man, hey man, shout out to that young man. But hey man, we need to be talking about it. And thank God his dad always sending me information. That's why I always put it up and talk about it. It's our responsibility, man. We can't wait on no mainstream media. We already know how they feel about us. I don't know why y'all think these people like Fox done told you. That's why when Jimmy mentioned Fox, I don't never want to mention Fox no more. Fox, let me explain, because Jimmy, you weren't on the show a minute ago. Let me explain to you about Fox. They having some of the most expensive difficulties in the tune of $1.6 billion worth. Most of us already know that Rupert Murdoch and Fox have been promoting a big lie. Some of y'all don't, and y'all don't. But they had to settle for this problem because they settled because why? Of discovery. I'm going to have some information on that about y'all. Fox knew. They got text messages. These people say, no, we can't get everybody. We can't get everybody involved. No. What y'all want? 1.5. Y'all, they knew. Tucker Carlson, we know he lying. Y'all, and they said, we didn't know y'all was going to believe him. Jimmy, I told y'all, and I know y'all didn't believe me. I went to New York, and I went to Fox Studios, right? I went to Fox headquarters, Jimmy, they had the most stringent COVID policy to get in that damn building. Your ass couldn't get in there. They check your this, they check everything you got. All employees had to be vaccinated, everybody. But they get on that air and say, no, Fauci lying. You don't need to get vaccine. You don't need that. Take some, what's that? Whatever that stuff that Donald Trump was trying to tell people to take. Fox News were perpetuating the big lie about the election. They got the tweets from that, Jimmy. They got the text from that. So they got to pay $1.6 billion for all this lying. So, but I've been trying to tell y'all for years, watch what y'all be listening to, because it's infotainment news now. It's not journalism anymore. They got opinion guys with opinions and just put them on TV. Guys ain't got a journalist bone in their body. So I just wanted to share that with you. So we out here talking about the mainstream media and all of that, man. Let me tell you something. These folks can say what they want to. I looked at Mark Berman's thing right here. He got 91,000 followers. And so it's just unique, man, out here, man. I mean, I just want y'all to just understand, when y'all watching and listening to this stuff, go research it a little bit more. That would be my goal for the day. But what else you got, Jimmy?
We got high school playoffs that narrowed down to the regional semifinals. That means there's only 16 teams left in the state. It's only 16
teams. We down to the Sweet 16?
In each classification. There's only 16 teams remaining.
Oh, okay.
There's 4 in each region of 4 different regions.
4 different regions. Region 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just assumed that. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
Oh yeah, and it's going down. It's going down.
What's going down? What makes you smile about this? Give me something to make you smile about this.
I mean, shoot, you get to see a lot of players go and get it out the mud and generate wins, and especially unsigned seniors. This is the part that adds to the resume. And it's funny because a lot of people, I try to explain this to people and catch myself explaining it year after year after year. And this is the part when I say it, and you guys heard me say it again before. If you win enough, people can't ignore you. If you win enough, they can't ignore you. They can ignore they can just turn down and shut down the whole sport, turn the whole TV off. If you win enough, they can't ignore you. And And I'm looking now, and some coaches I talked about a week ago. I gave a list of about 6, 8, 10 coaches of the year candidates. And them coaches still, a couple of them still kicking butt. Remember, these were candidates, coaches who did not win their district. You remember? I said coaches that did not win.
No, coaches who were not expected.
Not expected to win their district. That's
Right.
what I said. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nah, I didn't win.
That's
Who wasn't expected by easily not to win.
See, you say I don't listen to you. Look. You say I don't listen to you. I listen.
You read the caption. But and one of them last night. Think of it like this, Al.
Okay.
Name me a team anywhere in this country that has a star player that's led them in scoring all year long. But if you get to the playoffs and over a 2-game span against 2 powerhouses, right? That kid combines for only 17 points in 2 games. That means he's averaging 8.5 points a game. Now, this dude he had a couple 40 balls. He's leading his team in scoring, one of the top scorers in the state of Texas. But in the last 2 games combined, he's had 11 and 6. You fill the blank and you tell me which team that their star player that has no other Division I basketball prospect on his roster. That's the catch now. That's the caveat. Who else would fill that blank other than Orlando Harden Jr.? Orlando Harden Jr., he's the top unsigned senior in Greater Houston. I got a little pushback early on. This is when your reputations are bred. So I got to bring this back up. Remember, I said they had somebody. I think you had one of the parents was in the boom boom room. Oh no, what about my son? He's doing this and that and that. Your son doing this and this and that. But you ain't knocking out these type of guys. Your son is knocking out middleweights and lightweights and featherweights. This dude knocking down heavyweights. And he ain't got to score
to be effective. He running his team.
You got to think. Let me say this again. He scored 6 points last night
and won.
His team was down 15 in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have but 2 at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
And his fingerprints was all over the fourth quarter. Steal here, an assist here, the pass that led to the assist there. Get in front of a guy, make him cause a turnover. That should be another stat right there in itself. If you get in front of a guy and you make him overstep, that should be almost a steal right there. That's a whole other category.
Jimmy, they count that. The teams, smart teams count that.
Yeah, in the analytics nowadays.
Yeah, smart teams count it. I'm talking about in practice. Even in practice, they count it. But keep going.
Say, man, this is why I tell you. Now, if they would have lost the game,
it would have looked bad.
I would have been leaning on Orlando Harden Jr.'s ass.
Yeah.
See, it's rightfully so.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, because he only scored 6 points, and if they would have lost this game, it would have been on him.
How many assists he had?
I don't know how many assists he had.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't chart it. I got there after the game had started.
So you didn't.
I know I had to wait till halftime so I can give me some good real estate behind the scores table. So then I started keeping notes in the second half going, and you can catch all of those details in the VIP news on rcsports.com. But I'm seriously, you guys don't understand. When I see performances like that, I got to say something about it because we stress points so much. And that's just our society. We just talked about Antoine Davis, who's going to become the all-time leading scorer.
Points are important, Jimmy. Points are not important for a point guard as it is for a wing, though. But if the point guard is your best player, then it's important.
Now, this young man, and so this shows you how valuable.
He's a bad man, man.
listen.
I'm glad I didn't just get on the train.
And
You're a bad man.
I remember we had another guy about a month and a half ago, Adam. They came in the room. Well, man, my kid scored 40 on him. But he didn't tell us that Orlando Harden had 37 that game.
Yeah, somebody said that. I forgot who it was.
Yeah. He didn't tell us that. I had to go do my homework. Hell, Orlando Harden was chasing fouls. He got 2 fouls early, got a third one, got a fourth, and still ended up with 37 in that game against that team.
Wow.
And so you look at this thing, understand the situation. His teammates still rose to the occasion. They balled out despite in the time when their leader was down. The coach could have threw in the towel.
Was he just missing shot? What you mean he was down? He just didn't score up? I mean, what you? I mean, you didn't see the whole game, right?
I didn't see the whole game.
So you say he was down, he just didn't score. Was he jacking up a lot of shots? If he wasn't jacking up,
he wasn't jacking up a lot of shots.
So he went down.
But understand how they wasn't letting them get that ball a lot either.
Well, that's good defense on the other team. But that's good scout. That's the scout. At
the same time, if you're the star player, there ain't a star player in high school basketball right now. Talking about a red ant in your ant bed. Every red ant is going to face candy defenses nowadays. Everybody. And so I don't even go with people, oh man, they was double teaming. Hell, they double team. Name a star that don't get double teamed.
Oh, they get double teamed.
Yeah, y'all get double teamed. So you got to play through it. And what he did, he played through it. Let me tell you something. It ain't just Orlando Harden by himself, Howard. It ain't just that. No.
Okay. So come on.
You got to go and you got to applaud guys like his teammates, like a kid named Josh Moore, right?
Okay.
He's a senior.
It's another name too.
Senior Josh Moore had 20 points, 9 rebounds.
Okay.
And he was 6'2", 6'3". You have another
had 9 rebounds?
Yes, he was active.
Keep going. I like him.
You have a kid like Javon Murray. He's an athletic kid. Goal number 33. He had 11 points and about 4 or 5 rebounds. Key plays. He scored on an uncontested layup down the stretch that pretty much knocked the wind out of Dawson. Then big Corey Kelly. He's a football star. Corey Kelly is one of the many football stars that double down and moonlight in basketball.
They say he was acting. Yeah, he was posing his will. Kelly, I remember that.
And the thing about this, about this Clear Falls team.
Okay.
Remember, I put them against Houston Christian in the season opener.
Yeah, that was a message. That was messy.
That's not.
Yeah, it was.
That's what the people wanted to see. You know, you get the people what they want. He played for that school last year, left that school, and went to Clear Falls. So I let him play against his former teammates. You know, and it was good game. Good game. They showed up. You know, and Lil Wheeler showed up as well, and Houston Christian won the game. Now back to him. Let me give you something that we missed that I ain't hammered in yet. Mm-hmm. I told y'all about these coaches and one guy. Mm-hmm. And this young man right here, Brian Shelton.
Oh, Shelton coached that team. Okay.
And it was funny because in the second half, you know, you can give people, that's one thing about it. Brian Shelton from that Clear Creek ISD. That's his home turf. His daddy's name is Darryl Shelton.
Yes, Darryl Shelton.
Darryl Shelton was the person of influence for Alton Ford. Rest in peace. Alton Ford was a McDonald's All-American in like 1999. Alton Ford if he was supposed to have been that next guy. Career made it to the league. But then he, ended up passing away, got sick, and his career just didn't go like he wanted to. Clyde Drexler, I think it just came in there when Alton Ford was getting college. But anyway, Brian Shelton also played at University of Houston. Mm. I'm sitting there next to me is the University of Houston associate head coach, Kellen Sampson. Mm-hmm. He's watching this game.
Why was he watching that game? He ain't going for nothing.
I think he was watching the game because somebody had influenced him to believe that there was an underclassman, Charles Anderson, at Dawson High School. He was a kid who John Urey had just went beating the table on. And so I guess coach said, let me go check this dude out.
Okay.
And Charles Anderson played for Dawson. He's a football, I think he's a two-sport star as well. Well, Charles Anderson in this game last night, you know how many he finished with, Adam?
What?
4 points.
Okay.
And guess what?
What?
So think about this. This your audition.
The man ain't never come to see him no more.
He scored all 4 points in the third quarter. He scored 0 in the first, 0 in the second, and 0 in when they most needed points the most in the fourth. Oh, he's not doing
that. That ain't the high jumping dude, is it?
No, Charles is big.
Oh, okay.
He's
Dawson got a dude that'll dunk on you.
Yeah, that's Larry Lyons.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So Larry Lyons, check this out. He ain't have but 8 points.
Okay.
He scored all of them in the second quarter. So mind you, Charles Anderson scored all 4 of his points in the third quarter. Larry Lyons scored all 8 of his in the second quarter. Right?
Could you help me, Jimmy? Let me interject something. Is this Dawson with the little guard that left Alvin and came over here?
Kendrick Bailey.
Okay, come on.
Kendrick Bailey had 9 points. And he scored all them in the first half. When Dawson was just cremating, they were imposing their will. They were up 28-14 at the break.
How did that game turn around?
So think about that inconsistency. Bailey, that's the head of the snake. He scores all 9 of his points in the first half. That means he scored 0 in the second half. In case you're not following. Charles Anderson, he scores only 4 points in this game, and they only transpired in the third quarter. Then Larry Lyons, he scored 8, and they were all in the second quarter. So that means he and Kendrick Bailey had 0 in the second half. There's no such thing as a bad game in the big game. I say it all the time, and it is what it is. You can unwrap it. You can be mad about it, but guess what? It is what it is. And that explains Dawson was up by 15 in the second half. They were dominating. Then all of a sudden, I mentioned Brian Shelton and Kellen Sampson. Guess what? Kellen did not even know that Brian Shelton was a University of Houston, not just an alum, but a basketball alum. He actually started for University of Houston in basketball.
Okay.
A couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
So and
they wasn't that good back then. They wasn't that good then, was no.
They were trying to find their way.
Yeah, okay. Jimmy just said they wasn't that good, but keep going. Okay.
Trying to find their way.
Okay.
You gotta realize. I mean, they're trying to find their way.
Okay. Leave it alone. All right. He wasn't that good. But
they wasn't that bad. They just trying to find their way. But this kid, Brian Shelton, guys, for you to get your players to buy in, and how did they do it? You know what they started doing to Dawson? What? They started pressing. That's
the only way you can get down from 15, Jimmy.
But when it worked. So guess what? They were down 15 to them. They started pressing. So let me take you back. The other day they just won in overtime over Summer Creek last week, right? Mm-hmm. They were down. Did you know they were down 15 to Summer Creek?
No, I didn't.
You know what they started doing? Pressing. They played Booker T. Washington the championship game of the Aldine of the Vike tournament at the Campbell Center back in December. Booker T. Washington had them by 20. You know what they started doing to Booker T. Washington?
Press. So they don't press all the time. They press when they need it. And
they were spraying the Stay Flow Blue Starch on them jeans when they pressing. They pressing with the Stay Flow Blue Starch. So guess what? This guy made adjustments.
Right.
Because he don't believe he had the personnel to just press the whole game.
It's hard to press the whole game, Jim.
Hit that button.
And Jimmy, if you press the whole games, people prepare for it. If you just press by surprise, people are not prepared for it. See, if you know you're playing a pressing team, you're gonna press break and press break and press break. You're gonna run that all day in practice. But you got teams that surprise you with it. The kids and do, especially in a high school game, even college. If you surprise, I like that. I like that. I like that. But I'm just thinking about somebody said something, Jimmy. I got to put this on so you can read it. Talking about considering U of H don't care none points. I don't know who you are. U of H do care about points. Let me repeat that. Consider U of H coach don't care about points. Where did you get that information from? Do you have the intensity and defense? U of H do play by points. They like points. Marcus, I don't want.
No, the little kid Shed. We watched him in high school.
He scored all the points.
2 years in a row at Manor High School. They came to the regional tournament back-to-back years at the Campbell Center. That's when the 5A was held there. It's 6A held there now. And this boy here hit 30, I think, both times.
Yes.
I think he gave
Sansa was a prolific scorer.
330. I mean, so what do you mean?
Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. Hey, Jimmy, even Sassa was a prolific scorer.
Yeah.
So they do care about I2. I don't know your name. I2. I don't know y'all hate to call you out your name, but no, man, no player. No, he care about points. The coach care about points. Somebody that man Curve said answer 9, answer 10, and answer 11. He talking about what I2 said.
I also want to get on that. Just want to let you guys know Brian Shelton right now, he is my coach of the year.
Okay, all right.
Right now,
I like that.
And I'm talking about, and I'm using.
So you go through postseason. You ain't just regular season guy. Yeah. You ain't like the NBA. You want the whole. So you gonna wait till the end then?
No, I mean even right now he's playing with house money.
Okay.
Because it's two teams that could have went to state easily, and that's Dawson and Summer Creek.
And he beat both of them.
Mind you, he beat Dickinson this year, right? And check this out, Howard. So if you use like opponents, and think about it like this: Dawson lost to Booker T. Washington.
Okay.
Right. And Clear Falls beat Booker T. Washington.
Okay.
Seven Lakes, I think, lost to Dawson as well. Seven Lakes lost to Dawson. Clear Falls beat Dawson. So in Dawson's mind, they're saying for everybody thinking that Seven Lakes was just run away with the bag. Keep on. I called them on the website about a week or two ago. I called them the Giant Slayers. These dudes do not count these dudes out from Clear Falls. They've proven from coming from behind multiple times this season against juggernauts that they can take the punch. You better knock them out. Think about it. You're up by 15. You're suppressing their leading score to 6 points at the time. Well, at the time, he didn't have 2 points. He scored 4 in the fourth quarter, Adam. So you have him down to 2 points. You up by 15, and then all hell breaks loose. It's almost like the good Reverend James Cleveland. Who in the hell left the gate open? But that's enough on them. It's another game I want to tell you about. We got to go, and that is this is the game that I've been waiting to see, or a game I've been waiting to see all since the brackets came out. And that would take place Friday at 6 p.m. at Bryan High School. Silsbee would play Fur. I went on social media about 2 months ago, and I said, you guys, Silsbee is the defending champ. Booker T. Washington. Most people just thinking about Booker T. versus Silsbee rematch. And while they're doing so, they're not paying attention to this team called Fur. Most people don't even know how to spell the damn name of the school, Adam. they ride on that type of. That's the disrespect that just drives them as well.
But they ain't never did nothing, Jimmy. There ain't no damn disrespect. They ain't never did nothing.
Well, they had. I mean, they're still an athlete from fur. Everybody has a claim to fame of an athlete, and I think would be a baseball pitcher back in the days, back in the 80s. Would be, I can't think of his name. He used to throw that ball, man. Made it to the leagues. I can't think of his name. I want to say his last name was Jackson. Some of you guys may know him from Clinton Park. May remember the guy I'm talking about. That was one of their star athletes from back in the day. But thank you a bunch. Glenn Bishop, 21 points, 5 rebounds, and a big win over El Campo in that 4th round. And El Campo ain't Dawson. And my point was, and props to Glenn Smith and Stafford, they are right. They were supposed to be here. So it might feel like they ain't getting a lot of love in Region 4 and Class 4. Stafford's supposed to be here.
Okay.
We saw them. You're supposed to be here. Now you ain't supposed to win the state necessarily, but you're supposed to be in this regional tournament right now. I was just mentioning and noting a team that wasn't supposed to be here, and another team.
Yeah, keep going, Jimmy. I just put that on the screen because I don't want to forget it.
And that is Fur. Fur, what nobody thought Fur would be here. That's what I'm saying. Right. You didn't think Fur would be here, even though people that knew Fur could say that, man, they got a chance. But we're talking about be here, meaning that them versus Silsby. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Silsby. This Fur team.
Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing.
Don't tell them nothing?
Don't tell them nothing.
Well, I'm going to tell Fur something then. Fur? Fur? I'm going to tell you how you can make your mistake against this Silsby team. If
the great Jared Harris is playing for Silsby.
Well, that's one. If you enter this game thinking with the same intensity, with the same angst that you had both times that you played Booker T. Washington. Because if you can find a way to make yourself believe that Silsby is Booker T. Washington for 90 minutes, then boy, it ain't gonna be enough popcorn in that gym. It won't be enough popcorn in that gym. Dude, that team matches up. They have all bases covered for this level of basketball. For 4A in Region 3, they got 2 shot blockers, they got 4 ball handlers, they got 2 scorers, and they have a high major signed Division 1 athlete. You see?
Fur has?
Huh?
Who? Fur?
Yeah. Fur got a kid signed with Oklahoma State in football. Fur.
Oh, okay.
And he's about, guess what? He's about 6'3". He jumps out the gym. I'm talking about top of the square with 2 hands. Cameron Hurd.
He jumped like Herb Baker.
So in 4A basketball in this region, see, 6'3" don't sound like much, but 6'3" is a front court guy for most 4A teams. In 4A classification. You follow me?
Right.
Hey man, this Silsby game, I'm there tomorrow night.
It's Thursday. It's on Thursday.
Well, I'm sorry, Friday night.
Okay.
I'm gonna get there early. I'm there. And of course, Booker T. Washington will be playing Center, Texas. It's a doubleheader at Bryan High School.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
I said, I'm reading the comments you just put on that. Said,
okay. That's what he said. He gonna talk about
that Summer Creek and Dawson would have been, because if Beaumont United could have gotten upset, like any team can get upset.
Right.
So that means you don't have to go through Beaumont United at the time. You think based on all you need is one team to pull off the upset. How many people you think from Dawson High School had already planned and just vacated their plans for the weekend and thought they would be at the Campbell Center watching Dawson play on Friday? Playoffs change plans. Remember that. So that's what I meant by that. It seemed like, don't get it twisted now. Time out. Wait a minute, Al. Wait a minute. Let me check on something. I just thought about something. I just thought about something. Let me right now. I just thought about put that quote bank up there on that for me. I just thought about something. Can you
I
tap
got it.
that thing?
I got him. I
Back
got it.
up there?
I got it.
And I just thought about something. Summer Creek played Beaumont in Beaumont, and they lost by single digits. First time they got blew out. So Summer Creek could have, yeah, they could have. That team there, this thing was wide open. Beaumont United is the favorite, and they was and still is the favorite. And don't get it twisted now. This Beaumont United team is banged up. Banged up. Traylon Porsche, we thought he wasn't going to play because of that high ankle sprain. They got a lot of medical technology out there now. Plus, he showed he got a lot inside him that you can't measure. He went out there and played and scored 10 points last night. They needed all of them. Wesley Yates got hurt in the first quarter. He tweaked his ankle. He came back in Willis Reed fashion to a standing ovation and proceeded and dropped 30. Game high 30 in that game last night. Stars got to shine in playoff time. But want to just let you guys know that part, man. Hey, man, playoffs, if you haven't had a time to go out there, check some of these young guys out. Shout out to Katie Jordan. Nobody thought they were supposed to be here. Katie Jordan ran past Cy Creek like they stole something. I'm talking about Charlie Jones is another one of those young coaches who has won everywhere he went. Remember how he was at George Ranch a couple of years ago?
Okay.
Didn't he have a Division I player, George Ranch? The little kid ended up signing with HBU. Yeah.
My kid. What's my kid
I
name?
can't think his last name. He signed HBU. Now he's at another school. He went to
He had Niagara now.
Yeah, he went to junior college and went to Niagara.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBU. Well, HCU now. What they call it now? Yeah, Houston
Christian.
And yeah, Jordan. Yeah, I heard Jordan got hot. I got a little snip from my leaves on the trees that was in that building. Jordan was losing.
Who was Jordan?
Katie Jordan.
Okay, Jordan.
Same type of thing happened. They went on a massive run. I'm talking like out of 31-4. That's what the run was. Katie Jordan outscored Cy Creek 31-4 down the stretch.
How they do my boy Coleman like that, man?
No. Cy Creek.
Oh, okay. Cy Creek. Okay, I thought you said Summer Creek. Okay.
And so, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I want to let you know.
Yeah.
Booker T. Washington, they beat Yates and they advanced. Shout out to Yates because once again, Yates, they made it to the third round. We all knew that's the farthest they were going to go. They were playing without two starters. That's why I picked them to lose by 30. Because without two starters, they just missed. They lost. Noah Thomason is the kid. How do we talking about from George Ranch? That Charlie Jones Jr. coached, and Charlie Jones Jr. is now the head coach at Katie Jordan. He and this is, I mean, they're doing good things, man. These young boys getting the energy and they figuring it out, and players are playing for them. And you know what the thing about it? Ain't none of them dudes thinking about the McDonald game, top NBPA top 100 camp.
Jimmy, most people can't think about that anyway. Most people can't think about that anyway. That's for the top 1%.
I'm just saying. So therefore, it means they're buying all the way in. They ain't distracted by none of that.
And shout out to Coach Woods, coach of the year in that district.
Yeah, in that district.
Yeah.
Hey, how about this? You know, Booker T. Washington, Fur and Booker T. Remember they tied for first. Remember that district.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that the player of the year in that particular district, right? The player of the year didn't come from Fur nor Booker T. Washington, nor Mickey Leland. Mickey Leland was the 3rd seed. Their player of the year came from Yates High School, kid Jacorius. That lets you know. What does that say?
I just said the team was just spread out. They just spread, everybody on the team contributed. It wasn't just no one dynamic player. It was just a great team, and that other guy must have been a dynamic player. That's why they named him a player of the year in the conference. Because you player of the year in the conference don't mean you're gonna have the best team. Yeah, sometimes you can put up, because I don't know nothing about the conference because I have not seen one team play out of that conference. I mean that league. I mean what you call it, the conference? District. I'm sorry. But yeah, Jimmy, let's get out of here, man.
Man, let's get on. We'll see you guys, of course, this weekend, man. It all goes down. And we come back, we was talk about.
No, Jimmy, tomorrow is Thursday, Jimmy. The day is Wednesday.
We're gone for the weekend. Oh, man, let's get the hell up out of here, man. Women Rock wins. Get the hell up out of here, man. I'm trying to get you no more money, man. Say, man, I'm okay. Tomorrow, Prairie View, TSU. You on the clock.
Yeah.
That's this Saturday.
We got to talk about that.
I'm betting a lot more. Make sure y'all share the show, guys, on your way out the door. Share the show on your way out the door. Shout out to all the ladies out there. B. Scott. I see you. They said you put a coaches ranking because everybody.
I ain't ranking them. Don't rank no coaches, man. Please.
Ranking the coaches. Hey, that's all it is a way to just get somebody. I don't need them to open no gym up for me to rank them, to make them feel good to open the gym up. So I'm good. I'm good with that. But anyway, guys, share the show on your way out the door. We appreciate everybody, man. We gotta get up out of here. Peace, man. Y'all go and be safe. See you tomorrow. We're gonna wrap out a lot of stuff and talk some more about these high school players.
Yeah, I want to talk some more. I got some high school stuff I want to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Peace. Be up out of here. Chop Shop.
I pushed the button. It didn't work.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.